Hey guys, just here to do a bit more of a laid back video and well, let's just go with what I had before when I was like sort of planning this. So basically what we're just going to be doing is laying back and watching bots at the highest amount of bots you can have in tf2 along with the highest difficulty. I'll probably be watching the red team for majority of this. Looks like they're going out into the main point, and it looks like that scout's about to get totally destroyed, and there he goes. It seems like the blue team is having a huge advantage, mostly because they're all grouping up and, you know, working together. Alright, but it seems the soldier is, okay, there he goes. Anyway, so here's Shell and me, going against these two and they're gone. And then here, oh, I think this spy just straight up trick stabbed one of them. It seems that the blue team has completely demolished, but let's see what red is doing. It seems like they're regrouping, and for some reason they're medic changing with out the Uber saw, and also them being bots, so they don't know how to do that. Anyway, so it seems now that that they got into their first fight, they kind of just got totally demolished, and now they're sort of grouped up, but not really. This demo man just got neglected by the medic and is totally gone. Over here we see an engineer that is mad because his territory of his sentry has been destroyed. And there it goes again. Right here we see in the mind of this medic, he's trying to avoid fire, which is probably the smartest thing I've seen a bot medic do. Over here we have a guy who I feel like is going to get shot by his own sentry. Along with probably some of the worst sticky placement ever. Yep. Anyway, so now the red team is finally stepping up their game. Never mind. Seems the blue team is trying to defend their title the best they can. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but well, I guess the blue team is... Alright, so both the engineers are trying to build up their sentry nests again. Oh, it turns out this dude just made it to level 2. Congratulations. And over here we have the inside the mind of a sniper. Deadhead over here. And Deadhead just killed someone. Nice. Anyway, so let's see what the enemy sniper is doing. Looking at a wall. And then looking behind him for some reason. And he just got a headshot. Nice. Oh, and there goes the level 3 as the heavy is on the point. Firing his big machine. Ooh, they have uber charge though. They're not gonna last very long. I feel like the premature uber charge will leave it so... Actually, never mind. All of them are dead. Okay, back to the sniper over here. What's his plan? Oh, it seems like, oh, he just finished off Archimedes, I guess. So it seems that the blue team is kind of just doing their thing. Anyway, so you see, here comes the blue team to try to finish off the red team. If they could, like, just not die to the giant saws. Anyway, so they're getting ready for a new match, and here they go. I'll be putting our drone right here on the first point. I mean the only point, the main control point. And we see the red scout coming up and almost dying. And then, seriously, red scout, this is the second time. You see, meanwhile, the blue scout is also dead. It seems this time the red team will also, while they are taking heavy losses, are doing better than the blue team at least. Back here we can see the two Dumlin and Scout sort of teaming up together, and we can see them going through the side door this time. Ooh, but the red teams are really on that point. Right here it's going to be a best of 3, see what's going to win. Mindless Electronics as sniper again. Let's just see what he does. It seems he's not a very good sniper, he's just looking at the wall where no one is. Anyway, so this soldier is really low, and he's gone. Oh, there's a level 2 here, which can sort of get rid of anyone. So there's this invisible spy right there. And he's going in for the kill? I guess not. And there he goes. Anyway, so we can see the heavy trying to get back his territory, and there he goes. Over here we see the engineer trying to defect his kind. His kid's young, but he's low health, so he has to figure out how to just make a simple jump to grab the health pack. Anyway, so over here we have the more aggressive engineer just die. I don't really get it. These saws apparently are just like the most deadly thing to both of them. I just have to say, the saw is definitely the MVP of the match. Both matches. And here we have the, well, the sentry gun up close and personal with the drone. I'm surprised our drone hasn't been completely destroyed, and that no one's really noticed, but then again, these people are bots. And also, I guess the drone is painted white, so no one could really attack it, because like it's not part of the other team. So anyway, so we can see a bit of a push coming from the red team, but it's definitely no match for anything that the blue team can put up. I just have to say, I think the blue team is going home with this trophy. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed, but and there goes the blue scout, there goes the red scout, and it just seems that the blue team is far superior so far. And we can see the heavy defending his territory with mighty strength. I'm surprised if you get that close up without... Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm surprised if you get that close up without him noticing. We're lucky. My drone is still here, apparently. Though it does seem on low battery, so... by the time we switch to a different game mode, it should be me up close and personal with the bots. It's gonna have I'm just gonna have a camera that's attached to me, and I should probably set that up in a bit. Anyway. Here comes the... and there they go, they win again. So I said best of 3, so... that's the end of it, but I should set up a loadout for me to just... Actually, no, this is supposed to be my stock loadout. where I can just get up close and personal without really being in any harm, or any danger. So, alright, we should be good. I'll just switch to a skin since, why not? Actually, we won't even be able to see it, so I guess we can keep the Diamondback. Anyway, here we go back into training to see on the map Gorge with the same settings who can win best of 3. Excuse me. Double excuse me. Seems like we're going to be forced onto the blue team, and we just gotta get used to being invisible the whole time. And just hope that no one accidentally damages us, and then our progress is reset. We sort of have to crouch walk around because of the Cloak and Dagger's stats. And I'm using the Cloak and Dagger so we can stay invisible, so we can really get up and close with these exotic creatures.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Or we could just disguise as a scout and move on. Just hope not to bump into anyone, and we should be okay.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Alright, let the observing begin. And you see, we're just gonna do some simple observing. We're just gonna sort of stay in the background. I'm kind of surprised our cameras is doing this well. Seems like an enemy spy has appeared. And there he goes. Anyway, so we're just gonna try to stay in the background this whole time. That honestly scared me. I'm just gonna disguise as the enemy spy and move on. Right there's our friendly demo man, and he's struggling to get out of this room, so I should try not to. These creatures are very territorial, so I may have to resort to physical violence every once in a while. But for the most part, we should try to stay away from these exotic creatures and just observe them. Oh. Alright, maybe we should... Oh wait, my drone's done charging, so let's go back into drone mode. And observe. Yeah, we'll see the red engineer has made a successful sentry nest. The blue team is just trying to push out, but they can't do it because of these great sentry placements. And this one right here, they for some reason don't expect this one. So I think their non-existent plan is to just rush in and hope they, like, cap. also have some cameras.
Control point is being contested.
Seems like a demo man just shut off for no real reason. And he's sort of being pocketed by this medic. And hopefully they will... Oh no. And we're about to say goodbye to our new hero and say hello to the enemy spy. It seems that the crazed gunman is always seeming to fool them, even if they disguise right in front of the enemy. And there he falls. Anyway, so we're just moving on, and here we can see a strong bond between a medic and two mates, I guess. And it seems like they're having a strong bond right there, and let's get over. Oh, I spoke too soon. And there you can see the medic giving their respect to the soldier by Ubering him. And then they go back to their original placement. And over here, you can see the blue team, again, trying to push. But since they come from the exact same place every single time, in middle of like the entire team, they usually fail. And they probably will fail until they learn their lesson. I'm 90% sure that, yeah, they haven't even made many kills on the blue team. In fact, the top scorers are the medics, and that's just for healing people.
Our control point is being captured. The control point is being captured.
I'm honestly kind of disappointed by the blue team's performance. As before, the red team was being totally dominated, but now the blue team is just being stomped. Anyway, so I think they've only touched the point once, and it wasn't for very long. Anyway, so we move over here, and they seem to go for a more coordinated, and never mind. This goes for a big multi-kill, and there it goes. And the blue team has sort of confused me. Before they were good, and now they're not so much. Anyway, this next game will decide whether they stay or stay, because they don't have enough funding to do anything else.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
And over here we can see the red team getting ready for their assault. And here we see the sentry being upgraded slowly, but eventually it'll be a big boy level 3 and be able to use some massive DPS in aerial denial. Anyway, let's look at the other NG's child. Over here we can see that just now the dispenser was built, and the sentry is still at level 1. Only 70 mil given to upgrade it. And there we go, it's a level 2. But I still feel like a level 2 won't be able to do much in regard of defense. Here comes the blue team, more coordinated than ever, to be honest. But I feel like that coordination is going to fall apart very soon, as the soldier during Uber just got like thrown across the map, And all the way back here, people, I guess coming straight out of respawn. I don't know how they died, but whatever. It seems that this engineer is very busy as multiple damaging classes are trying to push and destroy the sentry. And over here, we can see a scout try to cap, but fail. I have to say, this is better than they did last time, at least. Here we have the red heavy cam, and interesting. Got a little bit of a mess up with the drone there, but you can see that the blue team is trying to push yet again. And an impressive shot from the blue soldier, who's now on the floor in the stock Family Guy death pose. Here we have Dog trying to take out. Okay, never mind. There he goes. And we see the Pyro trying to be the ultimate support class of the team as he goes on to try to cap the point with nothing but fire and air blast and a heart of gold. And here we have Crazed Gunman, who just got just completely demolished. And we have the blue team finally being able to capture as they were coordinated enough to destroy the red sentries. And I will pet my cat. Anyway, here we have the blue team about to cap. Very slowly, but eventually, as they are moving on and off the point very many times. And they move on to try to cap second. Let's see what they built so far. So far, they have 0 sentries, and all they have is some poorly placed stickies. And here we have the first sentry trying to be built. Oh, here's the actual first sentry facing the wall, but can't really be a chooser. And both are facing walls now, but again, beggars can't really be choosers. And over here we have the spy, definitely being very convincing, as he goes for a backstab, which will get him killed, probably. And we see the engineer completely destroy Crazed Gunman, because the Crazed Gunman's a bit clumsy. And we can see that the red team has been pushed back very much, as most of the team is farther back than ever. And you can see some semblance of a team coming along, usually coming in groups of 4, but here we have a giant push coming from the enemy, from the blue team. Look at them. Now we're on blue soldier cam. I think he got a kill. I can't really tell. Let's get on to it. Yeah, here's the enemy demo cam. And it seems that the blue team has uber charge going back into drone mode. And we can see that the heavy is falling. Anyway, so as usual, the blue team is somehow not able to cap. And the blue sniper is just kind of shooting wildly, not really aiming at all. and is gonna get destroyed by the scout. And right here we can have the NG building his rebuilding his sentry nest in a different spot, granted, but a still okay-ish spot. I'm just kidding. This is garbage spot, seriously. Anyway, so over here we have the red team again trying to push, but will probably fail miserably as they usually do. Makes me feel bad for them. Here we have the enemy sniper cam. It seems he's trying to get some sort of snipe, but we can't really tell what's going on in their head. Kind of looks like he's playing with an Xbox controller. Somehow he got a headshot, don't know how, but he did. And he got another headshot. And he doesn't know this, but there's a scout, like, right there. Could have headshot. Here we have the engineer upgrading this building to level 2 again. And we have the blue team again trying to push. Crazy Gunman, as always, plays a spy and is going around trying to, you know, backstab people as a spy should. But he's not being very convincing, but hey, he's trying. Anyway, it seems that the red team hasn't noticed him yet, so he's just gonna try to go for an easy backstab. And there he goes. 5 more minutes. Yeah, to be honest, I'm tired of talking in a calm voice. Anyway, we have the blue team is trying to push again. Like, seriously, there's not much good. Why did I think this would be a good idea? And then they have overcharge, and they're gonna destroy everyone on the blue team. I'm not really sure what I'm doing at this point. They have like 4 minutes, and they're not gonna, like, cap, probably. 3 minutes left, and the red team will probably win. I kind of thought this would be relaxing, but really, now it just makes me want to actually just go out and play tf2. Alright, delicious cake. He's going to be the soldier that I'm going to spectate until he dies, which will probably be soon. And there he goes. And there he goes. And we have the scout, doing scout things, running around. Hmm. Hmm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, red team wins that one. Anyway, so I was thinking, once we get to enough, once it goes to my birthday, I'm gonna get a bunch of Steam money, and with that Steam money, I'm going to make an unboxing epic loot because with a bunch of old cases that I actually got back in 2018, from forever ago, and then a few 2019 Smiths. Actually, are the war paints in here actually good? No, they're not. Now these are war paints. I'm just gonna put my 3 war paint cases over here. You know what? I have a bunch of these different spooky crates. So you know what? Instead of these Smithmas crates, considering, it's not Christmas, and it's one of my favorite holidays, but it's not my personal favorite. I'm going to go with some Spooky Spoils Collection 2019 crates, or boxes, I guess, coffins. Not really sure what they are. Whoops. And I'll just fill in the blanks here. I may not be opening a lot, but um, I'm just not opening a lot. Like, as far as I know, I'm only getting $20, like, guaranteed. So, wait, why am I still talking like the commentary? Like, this animal only gets out of its tree once a week to piss, or something. Anyway, so let's just inspect the items that I could get. The pyro lantern. The pyro lantern is definitely one of my favorites, mostly because it's a pumpkin and a pyro, like, gas mask. Head of the Dead is also a pretty good one. Madman's muzzle is okay, I guess. Skullbrero, that's a pretty good one. Fuel injector is one I'm really excited to get, and considering it's going to be easy to get, that's good. Party poncho, meh. These definitely, and please don't. Binoculars, a definite yes. Candy cranium, I might wear that. No mustachio, no. Maybe. Death, yes. Maybe. Probably. Well, actually, this paired with this might be decent. So yeah, I could wear that. Trick stab. That's just a bad. What? I don't even know what that hat is. Anyway, I'm just gonna wait. The unboxing video should be in 2 days, and also these. There's a lot of war paints, and I'm just hoping to get a nice, unusual with some of these crates. That's basically all I'm hoping for. That's about it. I might as well move these cases up. Yeah,